I'm going to share with you a brief presentation on culture and resilience. So cultural policies and actions alongside social and economic ones are a key part of systemic resilience building strategies, as Salim told us. And this is not rare, since culture is progressively being acknowledged as a dimension of sustainable development. Culture is the expression of the arts, the values also, creativity and knowledge of humanity in all its diversity. So it is the arts, language, traditions, rituals, beliefs, celebrations, the knowledge and the memory of a place and its inhabitants. And as a common heritage, tangible and also intangible, it must be protected against factors that can threaten or damage it against crisis. But culture is not only something in need of protection, it actually plays a vital role in building resilience in and amongst communities. If you allow me, I'm going to quote here briefly the Rome Charter. Culture is the creative workshop with which citizens can imagine responses to our common challenges. Sometimes it is a solution, and sometimes it is how we discover other solutions. So on the one hand, it is a solution to challenges. Well, we can go to the next slide, please. It is a solution to challenges because, for instance, the local cultural knowledge accumulated over generations can be used to mitigate environmental risk. Let's think of the tradition of accumulating cereals in times of abundance to face periods of drought and prevent hungriness, or the use of certain materials and techniques in architecture to take advantage of natural resources of a territory and weather conditions in sustainable ways. And it is how we discover solutions because it allows communities to give meaning to their experiences across generations. So culture is in constant transformation, we know it. It evolves and adapts, incorporating new collective narratives and memories, and building connectivity and understanding and sense of belonging among inhabitants. So it fosters social cohesion, and it also can shape people's sense of risk. So it can help raising awareness and strengthen people's capacity to confront adversities, seeking relief also, and imagining creative solutions. And why not celebrating success? Now, I would like to mention three very illustrative examples from different cities and territories. So from different contexts, focus on concrete aspects of role on culture in building resilience. These are good practices from the database of UCLG Culture Committee, very well chosen by Juan Carlos and the learning team. So thank you. Yes, the first one is in Ramallah. It is a territory with a specific context related to the constraints of occupation and the growth of population. And it has also a very rich and unique mix of cultural assets. Ramallah needed a resilience strategy, and in 2017, decided to focus on diverse access, including fostering inclusion and prosperity through cultural resources and education. And the municipality, with the British Council and the education and cultural sectors, developed a joint study to support this endeavor. And they identified the need to jointly collaborate together, integrating arts and culture education in the learning curriculum, and learning and exchanging with other resilient cities also focused on culture. The second one is in Talca, in Chile. It is the Work and Scholar program. Talca is a territory with a specific context also, and in recent years, Talca is focused on promoting the right of indigenous peoples to preserve, strengthen, and develop their identity, cultural languages, institutions, and traditions. So with the Work and Scholar program, the Mapuche culture is being learned, recovered, and celebrated. And this has allowed for greater resilience of the community by increasing intercultural dialogue, sense of belonging, as I said, understanding, trust, and by transmitting values such as environmental protection through culture. And the third one is in Lake Megantic, thank you. It is a city that suffered from a very, very huge accident. The city was able to recover from this disaster very successfully. And in this case, this train accident that devastated the whole community was a starting point of a very successful resilience strategy. And the city launched a participatory process for reconstruction plan, focusing on culture, and it allowed people coming together, building cohesion and overcoming this huge crisis. So art, theater, and performances not only enabled communities to collectively process trauma, helping people feel understood and also heard, but it also revitalized the entire city and its identity, generating a strong, sustainable cultural ecosystem for all.